Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever the message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. They truly mean the world to me. If you would like a private reading, more information about that will be on my About tab on my page. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description box below. Be aware of scammers, though. It's starting to become an increasing issue, I guess, and I will never ask you for your money. So let's see what Spirit has for you today. What do you want Aries to be aware of? What do you want to remind Aries of? We have forgiveness. I like this for you, Aries. Archangel Phanuel is urging you to let go of past grievances. Okay, we'll get two more. We have patience. I like this as well. The angels are urging you to be more patient with yourself and others. And we have self-love. So Aries, it looks like there's a situation that you have dealt with or went through in the past that has caused some type of pain or disappointment in your life or in your heart space, in your heart chakra, that you are in the process of letting go of. I think that you should be more, I think Spirit is urging you to be more forgiving and patient with yourself, right? Obviously, you're trying to let go of what you need to let go of and heal and grow, but do not rush the process. Do not, just because it's no longer in your life does not mean that you need to get over it already, you know? For some people, we need a little bit more time or a little bit more we need to be more patient with ourselves because letting go is not always easy, right? Self-love is a loud emphasis here from Spirit to you, Aries. So it tells me that you have been focusing on your self-love and loving yourself, and Spirit wants you to maintain that focus, maintain that vibration, maintain that frequency, but also be patient with yourself in this process of letting go and forgiving. Obviously, if somebody did you wrong, it's not going to be so easy to just forgive them and move on and live your best life. But that's exactly what you're trying to do. So continue to do that, but give yourself the leeway, or just remember that it's okay to take your time with this process because it's not so clear cut and simple all the time. But yeah, that's what Spirit's opening message. That's what Spirit wants to remind you of. But let's pick up on the overall energy for Aries. I'll try to make this reading a bit quicker than usual. We have luck on the split. I like that. Who does not like luck? Aries. Overall energy for Aries. Trickery in reverse. Yeah, love to see it. Exposed in reverse. Luck in the center. Two more. Illusion in the upright. Grief in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, memory in reverse. So Aries, like I said, like Spirit said and is encouraging you, there's something that is no longer in your life, right? Not to make this about the past, right? But there's something that is no longer in your life that you are in the process of letting go of. The reason that this hurt so bad, or the reason that you're still holding on to it in some way and in the process of forgiving it, is because they potentially lied to you or created some illusion, right? Somebody that you trusted or that was very close to you was trying to make you feel as if you were wrong, or that they were not doing what you kind of intuitively understood or felt that they were doing. This is somebody that they are a memory of the past, and you're not stuck on it, but because of the nature, because of what they did to you and how things played out, it's kind of sitting on your conscience, or it's sitting in this heart space I'm feeling. And I feel like you're in the process of letting it go and grieving it, but it did hurt, you know. It was something that maybe threw you off guard, per se, unexpected, something you did not expect, but luck is here in the center of your reading, which tells me that things are changing for the better in your life. You could start to feel things falling into place, or things realigning in a very beautiful way for you. You could be meeting new people, new relationships, new connections that also were unexpected, right? Just because you're trying to heal and let go of something doesn't mean that life just stops and everything is on pause waiting for you to heal and get ready and prepare for the world. Sometimes you'll be in a process or a period of healing and grieving something, and the best person you ever met will just pop up the next day, you know? You can't really control the way that life flows, and your karma is very positive right now because of your ability and decision to heal yourself and move on and let something go. You're starting to see through the illusions, or you're starting to see how the past, the illusions or the games that they were playing with you, you're starting to see how evolved you are and how beneath that, no. Let me pick my words right. You're starting to see, to say it nicely, how you never should have put up with that in the first place. You're starting to see like how this older version of you was only putting up with it or putting up with them because you were allowing yourself to be. It's not that you wanted to be deceived, but you were in love with this person, or you had just had a strong feelings or a strong connection with this situation. So it's not that you wanted to be deceived. Nobody wants to be deceived or lied to or tricked. No. But you did kind of give them a pass when you knew you should not have. And you're starting to see now in the present how you kind of contributed to the illusion in some way, shape, or form. But your acknowledgement, your recognition, and the focus on self-love, right, that you are starting to create for yourself in your life, that's what's shifting your luck, or shifting the narrative about how things are playing out for you in your life in a positive way. You basically acknowledging that they were not the only problem. You were a part of the problem is helping you and helping your karma kind of move forward in the way that it is meant to. You know, you're progressing in all of the correct ways, Aries. You're not stuck on the past, but you're also coming to terms with what the past was for you, who it was, and your role in it. I think that's a good thing. Very positive. Over trickery, we have in reverse, we have the devil. Okay. Exposed reverse, the Empress, luck, 10 of Pentacles reverse, illusion, 3 of Pentacles reverse, grief in reverse, 4 of Cups. Okay. The Chariot in reverse and the Moon in reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles, or 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Cups in the upright, the Star. This was a situation, Aries. It's not even about what it was. It's about where you're going next. That's what we're going to shift this focus, because I do see a lot of positivity surrounding you because of your decision to heal and grow and move forward. So that's where we're going to shift this focus. Yeah, in the past there was an energy around you that was very toxic, right? Trickery in reverse, but you saw through it. You saw them for who they were, you saw it for what it was. Now you stepped into your power in full recognition of your divine essence, or what it is that you bring to the table, your worth, right? This self-love and this self-worth that Spirit is trying to remind you to stay focused on is exactly the same energy that basically pulled you out of this old deceptive energy, you know? So I think moving forward with luck on your side, 10 of Pentacles reversed, you might not have everything you want, but things are going to start going pretty well for you if they're not already, Aries. On a financial end, you might not have the perfect relationship or the perfect, there's a piece of the puzzle that's missing here with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. But with luck here as well to support that energy, it tells me you're not in a position to complain. We all have problems, right? But some of our problems are a bit more worse than others. We all have different lives, but the Aries I'm talking to today and the Aries I'm looking at, speaking to, there's a reason that you had to go through what you went through. There's a reason that you were able to pull yourself out of that. Your connectivity to your spirit guides, and yourself, right? The focus on self-love is exactly the same energy that is bringing this good luck into your life. There is an abundance or an overflow of something that is coming towards you or that you're currently in. This could be financial. It could be that self-love, the energy of self-love. But I see you finally seeing yourself for who you always should have seen yourself to be, regardless of who you were dealing with at what time, whatever. They misconstrued your self-perception because of how they treated you. And I see you kind of coming to terms with reality, which is that you are this basically divine being. You are a source of positive light and energy. You exude that, and that is why you attract that. Sometimes when your light shines so bright, you will attract these lower vibrational energies, and it's expected. But the fact that you were able to deal with it in a graceful way or still maintain some sort of self-love or self-power throughout the whole situation when it was all said and done is exactly the same reason why your karma is maintaining to be positive. You might not be fully satisfied with the way things are in your life right now with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, but things are only getting better, Aries. This is in the center of your reading. Things are progressing exactly as they should. So trust the process. With illusion and in the upright and 3 of Pentacles in reverse, I see you're in this place of reflection that I kind of would hope you don't get stuck in. You could have been in a third party situation for some of you, not for all of you, but you really just, I feel like this is you no longer giving energy to I feel like this is you releasing or letting go of the true wrong that was done to you. And in order to do that, you have to fully acknowledge the wrong that was done. The fact that this person that you cared about so much could do you so dirty. There's the only way you can let go of that, feel that internal, like you have to acknowledge that it happened. It was real. Like this person that you never thought would do this to you, they did it. So I see you acknowledging that, but I also see you releasing that, no longer giving it energy, no longer building upon these, no longer giving energy to the negativity, focused on the positivity. Grief in reverse in the 4 of Cups. Again, with this dissatisfaction with you, Aries, I'm not saying you're not happy in your life, but I get this energy of like you feel like things should be moving forward, or you feel some sort of stagnancy around you when things are actually going pretty well. I'm not telling you who you are and what your life is, but I do see this energy of like, you've let go of something, you've moved on from something, but you're still searching for something else. You want something more, something deeper, something that is more fulfilling. You're happy to be out of the thick of it, per se, right? You're happy to be released of whatever past energy was basically holding you down or dimming your light, but you're also still in this very, it's like you want more. You want something that means more to you on a spiritual level or on an emotional level. You're not satisfied with what is in front of you, but Spirit's literally trying to offer you or show you that what it is that you feel you're lacking is it's very nearby, or it's right in front of you. It's within your perception. You're just focused on things that are I guess clouding your judgment. Your focus is in the wrong place. So you need to shift your perspective, right? Not on what hasn't worked or what once was. You need to shift your perspective, just how I did with this reading, to what is coming, what is ahead, what you desire, and then you need to focus on manifesting. If things are going well in your life, that is beautiful. But if you feel like things could be better, then manifest the better. Get the 10 of Pentacles into the upright, right? You can have everything, Aries. You deserve it. The self-love that you're emitting, it is you have the vibrational frequency. You've attained this level of self-love, or this level of understanding in regards to energy and manifesting. Like, you have the capability to get what you want. So stop focusing on what didn't work or what you don't have. Start focusing on what you want. Don't look at other people's achievements and accomplishments or their life and, how you perceive their life to be going. Focus on what it is you truly desire, and then make that shit happen, because you can. There's no need for you to be I'm trying to say this with love. I feel like I was getting a little bit harsh, but I just feel like you, Aries, I feel like you're desiring some type of love, some deeper love within another, and that is 100% valid and like okay, and that is good, because you've attained this self-love. But when you get to the level of the Empress, right, whether you're a male or female, like when you attain or achieve this level of self-knowing within you, you can't just expect love to fall out of the sky, because you're not going to settle for just anybody. You're not going to settle for the devil, right? You just won't anymore. You've been there, done that. You're too smart. So you can't just expect that to come out of nowhere. You have to be patient with yourself. Focus on the self-love, and I promise you, Aries, everything that you want, it will come to you. You will obtain it, and you will achieve it. It's not that... Never mind. I just feel like you're not as stagnant as you perceive your life to be. Things are not as stagnant or stuck as you might think they are. I think it's your perception or your perspective that is controlling that narrative. So I would shift it if you desire to. I think it would help you a bit in regards to feeling dissatisfied in some way, shape, or form. Let's get you a closing message. I like this reading for you. I really do. We all want a soulmate. We all deserve a soulmate. We all have a soulmate. We just got to be patient. It's coming for you, Aries, I promise. Don't rush the process, though. And don't feel like you're anything less than the fucking best just because you don't have exactly what you want yet. Be patient. Focus on the self-love. I promise you, it is on the way. Sometimes, I guess I'll get into and I'll give you my personal advice. Do not take this with a grain of salt, but sometimes Spirit wants us or needs us to, before we can get what we truly deserve, we have to fully let go and forgive the past. Like, if we don't have what we want, it's not because we don't deserve it. It's because there's things we're holding on to. certain energies cannot mix. If you're holding on to any type of, like, if someone wrongs you in such a way that you just can't believe it, and it just pissed you off or made you so sad or depressed, like, if you have pulled yourself out of that but you're still holding on to the disbelief of it, you holding on to their energy in any way, shape, or form, it's going to create some blockages or difficulties in regards to manifesting the love of your life or what you truly deserve, right? You got to truly release or cleanse or get rid of all of anything in regards to the past. You got to let it go. And that's why I say be patient with forgiving yourself and forgiving this situation, because it's not so easy and so simple. But the more that you can maintain your focus on the self-love, the more things will make sense moving forward for you. I just feel like you were done wrong with illusions in the upright, trickery in reverse with the devil, with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, yeah, somebody tried to make you feel like you were just an option, you know, or somebody treated you like you just weren't important, and that might have the sun is beaming. That might have, like I said earlier, misconstrued your self-perception in some way, shape, or form. And so you're just rebuilding or putting those pieces back together. Continue to focus on the self-love. We all want love. We all want to be loved. That's just human nature. That's our condition. And that shit is beautiful as fuck. But at the same time, if we don't know how to love ourselves, if we can't learn how to forgive others for doing us wrong, we're just trying to patch up a fucking wound, an open wound with a Band-Aid that's not gonna work. Like, we're trying to basically cover up pain with a distraction, you know? I said that so poorly, but you know what I mean. And I feel like, Aries, Spirit needs you to understand that you are the shit. You always have been the shit, and you always will be the shit. No matter how someone treats you, no matter what you think about you need to understand that you are that Aries. You are that person. You always have been and always will be forever. Just because you went through hell and back don't mean you're not an angel. You are earth angel walking and living, all right? But until you truly understand, accept, and like internalize that, you're not going to get exactly what you want. You're going to have a lot of great things in front of you or around you, but there's going to be something missing, right? So continue to focus on that self-love. Continue to focus on forgiveness, healing, letting go. And everything that you want will fall into your lap. Not out of the blue, but because you did the work to let go, because you did the work to heal and grow and evolve and let go. Emphasized. All right. Y'all not hearing me. Thank you for the $4.99. Spirit, closing messages for Aries. What do you want Aries to be aware of? We got bready spaghetti. Period of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, we knew that. Pay attention to your work. Dealings or relationships with a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair could be you. Someone is leaving your life. 3 of Pentacles reverse, illusions upright. This is a good, this person, whoever's leaving your life or whoever you're letting go of energetically, this needs to happen. It was only causing more chaos. And coins, money will be coming to you. And work, achievement, success. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah, don't settle for Aries. If you know what you've been through, if you know that your situation, your journey, your story is not an everyday type of story, if you know that you had to do a lot to become this version of you, to obtain this self-love, if you've been broken down, or if somebody tried to like break your spirit in a way where you had to put the pieces back together and build yourself up and reattain or realign with that self-love frequency, do not settle for anything or anyone less than. Meaning, if somebody can't recognize the beauty in you for putting those pieces back together, right? For oh man, there's a lot I want to say here. Okay, let's take it a piece at a time. If someone cannot basically acknowledge the effort that it does take to pull ourselves back together, right? This we're speaking of love right now. Sorry guys. Or friends or family, whatever. Whoever you're dealing with, don't settle for somebody that does not understand how far you have came, how you didn't have to, but you chose to. You chose to be strong. You chose to put yourself back together. You chose to rise above the negativity and create positivity. Maybe you were surrounded by negativity, right? So do not interact or engage with anybody with anybody that is incapable of acknowledging the beauty within your desire to grow and change and heal. Because it sounds so like spiritual 101 or whatever. Like, it sounds like, oh yeah, we all need to grow and heal and be our best selves. But that's not easy all the time, especially when you've been through a very toxic relationship or cycle or period of life in general, right? It's not easy to pull yourself back together. So don't settle for anyone that can't recognize the strength that it took within you to pull yourself back together, to pull yourself out of that hole or, that place. Don't settle, Aries. You have a lot of prosperity, abundance, potentially, especially in the workplace. Like, your career could be doing better than you maybe anticipated, or maybe things are just the hard work you're putting in is starting to pay off. I just see with coins here, money will be coming, work, achievement, success. Whoever's leaving your life is basically giving you blessings. But you have to do your part in releasing and letting go for real, for real. You can't just want to let go. You can't just wish to let them go. No, Aries, you got to let go of that shit. You got to focus on the self-love in a way that they just become a memory. They were an experience, a needed lesson. They helped you become this version of you. As shitty as they were, or as shitty as it was, they taught you self-love in a way that you never knew existed until experiencing them. Now you're there, now you're here, right? So don't focus on what you don't have or what's not in front of you. Focus on focus on the good shit, because that's all you deserve and nothing less. And don't settle. All right, this was your message. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I wanted to keep this reading shorter. There was a lot to say in that reading, but I feel like I kept it short. Under 30. It's pretty good. Aries, thank you for all of your love, support, the donations, the subscribes, the shares. If you enjoy my reading, share it with a friend if you think it could help them. Yeah. Whoever's leaving your life, let them walk out that door. And then lock the door. And then forget that you even do not open that door again, okay? You just don't need to. You're far better off without them. You're prospering. This self-love is more powerful than you may believe. So believe it, dream it, feel it, experience it, embrace it, because you are the shit. And I say that in the best way possible. I mean that in the best way possible. But Aries, thank you.